Hey guys, it's Rhea here again at allofourhomes.com, and we're continuing with our Christmas themed video series. And today we want to share with you how to make your own DIY free garland. The first thing that you'll want to do is pick up your free branches. Now these you can find at your local Christmas tree stand. You just go to where they are trimming the bottom of those Christmas trees or wrapping them with twine to put on the roofs of the car, and ask very politely if you can have some of those free branches. Usually they have them in excess and will give them over to you. Later in the season is always better for this, and we usually pick ours up from Home Depot, and they have been completely fine in giving us whatever amount we're able to carry. And the second step you'll want to do is to gather your supplies. Now, this part may not be free because you will have to buy some floral wire, but we always have some on hand, whether we're making flower crowns for midsummer or we're using it for ornaments, or in this case for garland. So I will link in the description box below what type of floral wire we have picked up. And then you'll also want to get these wire cutters, and this is from a set that we picked up from IKEA many years ago. I'm assuming they probably still have something similar. You'll probably also want some twine or some string to be able to hang your garland too, but more on that a little bit later. So with the wire cutters, you can also use those to trim the branches. You'll want to trim back some of those free branches that you got so that they are more streamlined, and then you can also just use those trimmed branch pieces and stack them on top, and then you'll be connecting them with the floral wire. So I really find these IKEA wire cutters great for trimming these smaller branches, but you can use whatever works for you. And then the fourth thing is to lay out your garland. So after you've trimmed these branches back so that they look a little bit more streamlined, you can lay this out on the floor, and I prefer to do this right in front of where I'm going to hang it up so that I know what size I need. So I'm just putting these in our hall, like right in front of the stair where I'm going to be hanging the garland. And that way I can see what it's going to look like once I hang it up. And once you have a layout that you like, then you will connect that entire garland strand with wire. So use your floral wire, and you can just start from the bottom and just wrap around on your way up and trim as necessary. I usually just use one long piece for this. And then after you have your garland all set, then you can hang it up. So one thought on where you can hang your garland is on your stair stringer. Personally, I'm a fan of hanging garland on the stair stringer off of the balusters instead of on the handrail, because when it's at the bottom of the stair, it doesn't get in the way of people walking down the stair and trying to grab onto that handrail. So I think it looks just as nice when you hang it further below, and you can just tie it on very easily and hang it with some twine like we have here with these simple bows. Off of each baluster you can just count out every fifth one or fourth one, whatever works, and then tie it up. And then you can also add some things like dried oranges, which I will link to a video with how to make those if you are interested in doing the same thing we did this last season, to hang those up. And then for our mantle, we did something similar, but with this we have nails that are actually in our wood mantle that have been there since before we even moved in. So we just use those to connect to the floral wire and hang it up that way. However, there are hooks that you can buy for, like stocking hooks, for example, that work probably just as well if you didn't want to do anything to your new mantle. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for stopping by our home.